Welcome to Sugary as Fuck, where I show lazy people how to make really impressive desserts. This is a Grasshopper Tart. This is made out of cookies, butter, ganache, whipped cream, and some chocolate. Ganache is really made out of chocolate and cream, so yeah. Sounds pretty easy, right? So let's go make it.
First, chop your mint and do that on time lapse if you can. Bruise it a little bit and heat up your cream. Pour the simmered cream, not boiled, over your mint. Let it steep. Now use a way too tiny food processor to process 25 cookies into fine crumbs. I'm using a too tiny processor because I would have to go get the stepladder and get the big one off the top of a cabinet, but I'm not going to do that. So we're going to do it in 3 batches. Ta-da! Grab a stick of butter and cut 5 tablespoons off of that. Put them in a little bowl and melt them in the microwave real quick. Throw the butter in and mix it up. There's a bunch of chunks in there that I missed, so I'm just going to eat those. That's an 8-inch springform pan, and you can try to use a glass to do this, but then the crumbs get stuck on the bottom. So use your hand to compress that and push it up the sides about an inch. And then have a totally genius moment where you realize if you put Pam on the bottom of the glass, you could actually use it to compress the crumbs, and it works! For soft crust, throw it in the fridge for 30 minutes. For hard, bake it for 8 at 350. We'll finish our ganache up by chopping some white chocolate, again on time lapse. Throw that chocolate into a bowl and strain the mint out of your cream. Go heat the cream up until it's simmering, not boiling, and throw it over the white chocolate. The hot cream starts to melt the chocolate, and then you stir and stir and stir and stir and stir until it emulsifies. Throw in half an ounce of creme de menthe and about 4 drops of peppermint oil to amp up that mint flavor. Chill that ganache down in the freezer for about like half an hour or so. It needs to be really cold. Obviously, this presents the perfect opportunity to eat cookies. And yes, I am aware that a serving is 2 cookies, but that's bullshit, and we all know it. Now that your ganache is all cold, take it out, give it a big stir there. You want that texture to be liquid because we're going to incorporate some whipped cream. Throw 8 ounces of cold cream into your bowl and attempt to sift in the world's lumpiest powdered sugar. I've heard that there are people who will actually whip cream by hand with a whisk. That's fucking insane. Why would you do that? This is why we have machines. Even though this is called Sugary as Fuck, unbelievably, I did not put in enough sugar, so here I am using the spoon to sift sugar again. But yay, now we have whipped cream. Now we're going to stir about 1/3 of this whipped cream into the ganache just to lighten the texture a little bit, and then add the rest of the cream and fold it in gently. You don't want to fuck up all those air bubbles. Now grab your crust and pour the mixture in. Reserve a little bit if you can, because we're going to do something fun with it in a minute. Melt a couple ounces of milk chocolate in a little plastic bag in the microwave. And I like Joe milk chocolate because it tastes delectable. Now cut a little corner off the bag and make a spiral. This is the fancy part. Get a toothpick, drag it out, now drag it in. Give it a little tap on the counter to smooth it out and cover it with saran wrap. Toss it in the fridge to chill for 2 or 3 hours. Chef's dessert, throw a cookie in a bowl, put in the leftovers, make a swirl, throw it in the fridge. And please, don't forget to clean your spatula. Okay, moment of truth. This is when you have to take it out of the, yep, that worked. Do be careful trying to take it off the bottom of that springform pan because I almost broke it. So go in a few places with your knife and loosen it and then set it on your platter. Throw on a little sprig of mint if you have it, and it is beautiful. Now the absolute best part of any dessert, eating it. Just look at that minty fluff. Okay, this is starting to feel inappropriate. That was so much work! Not really. This is the Grasshopper Tart and our beautiful whipped cream and ganache filling. Oh my god, I can't wait to eat this. I'm so excited. Okay, let's try it. That is going to make your friends really happy. You're going to impress everybody at the party. Give it a try. It's really not that hard. Good luck.
That is so good. Oh my god.